We are Lex Rütten and
Jana Kerima Stolzer.
We are an artist duo living in Dortmund, Germany. We're working together for 6 years now and in the field of multimedia arts, video, sound and installation.
In terms of architecture and what are these things that are most visible to me or most interesting. It was different than the last times because I think we were here kind of 10, 15 times, maybe more often. But this time, because of my current interests, I was looking for the small things, kind of there's a small piece of moss or there's this lichen and there are these beautiful little moments where the nature is breaking through in a way.
We are having a deep dive into the nature of industrial or former industrial sites at the moment, and there are a lot of different types of plants that came here due to the global exchange, but also due to the new environment that was the new nature that is now running or living on the industrial sites. And so we are researching the plants that came here during the last decades and even the last hundreds of years.
Yeah, and especially we're interested in certain plants or certain flora and fauna, the pioneers, that are a bit in connection to the pioneers of the mining industry and the invasive plants that are new here because of the globalization, and they're changing the whole environment. And right now we're searching for these little stories which are carried by the plants and by the animals living here around, and how could in nature look here in maybe 50 or 100 years. As we did our first research tours through the whole environment here and through the Zollverein area, we had a look for, or we searched for plants which are everywhere, and the first plant which came in our mind and which we found most often was the summer lilac. This flower is everywhere, especially here in the Ruhr region. You find it on tracks, you find it in city centers, and its bloom is wonderful. It attracts insects. But there's the other side of this flower, and because it's invasive, it's much more stronger than older flowers and plants from here. That was one point for us to start, and the other point is that this flower came only to our region because of human beings.
We are working on an opera at the moment in 3 acts, and so 3 characters will invade this exhibition space and tell about their lives and maybe their interconnections between each other. And so starting from the Chinese lilac, we're going to other plants and we'll research when they pop up now in the next month, how they will behave and interact with each other. And they will sing about their existence and how they came here and what they're experiencing now while living on the industry sites. And also there will be a huge installation. We are planning at the moment that a huge plant will grow from some of the higher levels down to the lower levels, hold through with their roots through the mixing plants. And on each of the different levels you can hear songs sang by those plants, and you will take a head that's in the form of a flower, of a blooming flower, and you can put it on your head and listen to it. Listen to the sound and the songs.